Hey guys, so remember in my short Flying Scotsman review, I would make YouTube shorts of new Thomas & Friends 80th merchandise that I find? Well, screw that, this thing deserves a full review. That's right, baby, I finally got my hands on it. The brand new Thomas the Tank Engine die-cast toy. From the brand new metal collection for the 80th anniversary. This is definitely one of my more anticipated toys from this new 80th anniversary lineup. I've been hungry for like a brand new Thomas diecast line, and this one in particular was on my radar. I could not, for the life of me, find this guy anywhere. Like, I checked Target, I checked my Walmart, just like everything. I cannot find this guy. So I just decided to, I was just searching on eBay and discovered this guy and had it shipped in all the way from Hong Kong. And it cost like $30, like a little under $30 overall for shipping. It may sound like a lot, but and it kind of is, but me personally, I think it was worth it, and cannot wait to get this guy out of the box. Well, first of all, I just want to take a look at the packaging. It looks really sharp. Of course, you got the 80th anniversary there on top of the regular Thomas and Friends, the original logo. And here he is inside the packaging, just waiting to be opened up. And here's the back side. For some reason, I don't know why, I've seen like other people's reviews of this new diecast line. For some reason, for the American versions, or for the British and American versions of these toys, there is nothing creative on the back side. It's like, what's so weird? Like, what's the point of that? So I settled on the Hong Kong versions because there's a lot more creativeness going on here. For instance, you can see the two new Thomases they have, the regular one and the Chase variant, the Storybook Railway Series version, which looks sick. Come on, camera, focus on me. Focus, there we go. And here's Percy. You gotta search for him soon. So anyway, let's get this guy opened up and have a little fun. And here he is. Holy cow. The 2025 Thomas the Tank Engine. Dang, I'm just lost for words. Dang, I really don't know how to start this. Just take into this thing. It looks so good. Obviously not perfect. There's a few minor things you can critique with this, but hey, for a 2025 diecast Thomas for a true Thomas and Friends that we haven't gotten since 2021 with All Engines Go, this was a pretty damn good effort. Probably the biggest highlight is the face, and I really love the face. Obviously, it's the same CGI Thomas face mold. But I like that it is a different expression compared to the standard, looking straight forward smiley face. I like that the eyes are positioned upward this time and one eyebrow is up. That's pretty cool. It's a very neat, very good looking, cheeky Thomas face. It just looks, yeah, pretty accurate. Looking at him from the sides, dang, this... I'm sorry, I'm just lost for words. I'm still lost for words. Anyway, the sides look really good. Maybe just start with the boiler first before and just work our way down, quite literally. I love the side details, especially the rivets. This is something that they introduced in the actual Thomas TV show. When the show went full Big World, Big Adventures, around season 23, 24 or so, they introduced handrails and rivets for all the main characters, minus Edward and Henry, of course. and they look pretty good on a diecast line. Like for a standard Thomas diecast toy with rivets and the handrails, this looks really sharp. Some people might disagree, some people might not like the handrails, and yeah, I can kind of see why, but for me personally, I think they add a lot more pizzazz to the characters. And yeah, they just look really cool. I just wish they didn't introduce them in an era that gave us a freaking dancing robot. The number one, of course, always looks really good. Although, here's something I just now noticed. Like you notice, like the one is slightly pushed over to the left a little bit, or at least for this side, and then here it's like more slanted to the right. Huh? That's kind of weird. That's very minor. I mean, like people wouldn't really be able to notice that right off the bat, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, this looks really, really cool. Then here's the wheels, and well, obviously let's get started with the newest detail with this diecast line, the side rods. And they look they look fine. I mean, I do like that they're trying something new with this new diecast line, introducing, you know, static side rods. And yeah, I mean they look fine. I say from the side they look pretty good. But when you look at it from the front, it does look a little bit distracting. Because like you see him just gonna stick out, while the rest of it is pretty narrow. And I also for the wheels, it kind of looks like they're pushed to this side more, like they're pushed back a little bit more, which is a little weird. Not really sure why they did that, but again, these are all minor critiques. It's like it's not like a major flaw, but you know, just something that I personally notice. If anything, I mean, for the wheels themselves, I do like the design on them. It does kind of look like they reused the All Engines Go wheels and just turned them into like these brand new designs, like, you know, like the more detailed version. But yeah, not too shabby. It looks pretty cool. Oh, another highlight that I have is, look at that, the headlamp. That looks pretty cool. Very different from the you know, the original standard Thomases, where they didn't have a headlamp, which was kind of weird. And also, I don't know what these are called. These black things that stick out. I don't know what they're called, but I like that they added that too. Looks different, but also very yeah. I know I keep saying very good, very cool. I'm just lost for words. Like the fact that, I mean, just the fact that this exists at all. Like the fact that we got like something of actual quality from Mattel over like since the last like what 10 years or so, or just like the merchandise looks so cheaply made. Like this really feels like a solid return to form for them. Jeez. Here's another thing I just noticed. Look at the whistle. It's separately applied. That looks, that's pretty cool. I'm mostly used to, I mean, for, you know, me just owning Take Along and Take and Play, I'm used to the whistle being within the mold of the toy, and you know, it's like separately applied. It was the same for the All Engines Go Thomas, which also had a separately applied whistle, so I like that. Also, I love that this has an open cab. It's like something we have not seen from a Thomas diecast in quite a long time. Like the Thomas, like the Take Along Thomases that I own, like the, you know, the old ones, they have open cabs, but for some reason the recent ones have not. So it's nice to see that return again. One last very minor flaw that I have is that look at the buffers right here. You can see they're very clearly painted black. But you know what's weird? The fact that the buffers are not painted on the backside. Yeah, I don't get why they did that. I mean, I know obviously you're not even gonna look at it from the back. You're gonna look at it from the front. But I don't know. would it really have killed Mattel to be a little consistent and, you know, paint the buffers on the backside? Yeah. I mean, I'm not wrong. But whatever. It's like I said, all of these are minor critiques. I have very little major issues with this one. Again, for a 2025 Thomas diecast, this is a really solid return to form. I really love this one. Just for comparison's sake, here he is next to my personal Take and Play Thomas, you know, the ones with the magnets and the more simplistic looking designs. And oh boy, already there's like a lot of differences. I feel like there's a lot of things that you can take from either one of these to make like the perfect Thomas diecast. I'd say for me, I would take the headlamp from this one on the left, the face on the right, because I'm more nostalgic for this one. I would take the rivets on the left, and let's see, what else? I would take the gold whistle on this one, because for some reason the whistle on this one's is yellow, and I like the more gold version on this one. Let's see, what else would I do? Let's see. Oh yeah, definitely the painted buffers on the right. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot you can take from either one of these and kind of mesh together to make the perfect 10 out of 10 Thomas the Tank Engine toy, the diecast toy. I feel like, yeah, there's quite a lot you can appreciate and improve on with either one of these. But wow, just looking at these guys side by side, it's just like there's so much of a difference between the old and the new, and call me crazy, but I kind of like that. It's like two different mindsets. Like you got this one. This was before, you know, the merchandise sales, you know, went down in flames. Back when, you know, merchandise was still solid. And then you got this one by Mattel that just looks so good. Huge improvement over the stuff we've been getting over the last 9 or 10 years or so. It's so cool, top notch. And here he is next to all my other Thomas and Friends Take and Play toys. You got the ever classic squinty-eyed one. You got the determined one that I usually use as the angry Thomas, or, you know, annoyed Thomas. And the ever classic surprise Thomas. Dang. I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of funny to dig all my Thomases out and, you know, just have them stare in awe at the new... Oh, hang on. I've always wanted to do this.
Hello, I'm Thomas. I think you'll find I'm Thomas. No, I'm Thomas. Who the f*** are you lot? Said Thomas.
Guys, I am just at a loss for words right now. I genuinely have nothing else to say about this toy that you haven't already heard before. It's just simply fantastic. Again, it's not perfect. I mean, whether you like CGI Thomas and Friends or not, there's quite a lot you can critique with this one. I mean, depending on if you're a diehard fan or not. But hey, for like I've been saying, for a 2025 Thomas the Tank Engine diecast toy, this is a great effort from Mattel, like a real step up from all the other stuff that we've been getting from them over the last 10 years or so. The Thomas the Tank Engine we know and love, in my opinion, is back, baby. And I cannot wait to get all the other new characters.